Welcome back to episode 14 of the Waifus UAF Carriers Only Let's Play. Last episode, we went searching for a world to call our own, and we got caught up in some troubles with the Dassault-Mikoyan. And I am here to tell you that those troubles have not ended, but we are in the Kostroma star system with more trouble to cause in the name of our queen. If you do end up liking this video, guys, make sure you hit that like button, consider subscribing, and do check me out on Twitch in the description below. Thank you so much for the support across my recent Let's Play videos. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching lots and lots and lots and all the way to the end. It's really helping to boost. So that's all I can ask, is more of just you watching the videos. And I'll do my best to make them as entertaining as possible. Anyway, we are in the Kostroma star system. We are just outside of Lariol, because we have been tasked with claiming it. Now, we know that we can take down the station. We've just recently, at the end of the last episode, taken down one of these stations. However, we're not going to be able to do it when they have these fleets in support in the area. So we need to either A, eliminate those fleets before, or B, lure them away and then double back to the station. So let's just see how this plays up, because it looks like this fleet is trying to play with us, but they seem to just be trying to keep a bit of distance. There is now another fleet here. We have just been grabbed. Oh, unfortunate. 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 It's a real shame that you got caught there, buddy. Oh, and you as well. Oh, what can I say? What can I say? It's just unfortunate. Did someone else want to come for me? Want to come play? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Command carrier. Command carrier. Command carrier. And then a bunch of smaller vessels. And a couple of missile cruisers as well. This will be a fun battle. We're going to deploy everything except for our frigates for the time being. We are going to slap in some autopilot straight off the bat. We're going to send the Jotun off to Alpha. We are going to send the Andromeda off to Gamma. And we are going to venture forth with all our wonderful, beautiful fighters. And hopefully, destroy the Dassault-Mikoyan who stand in our way. We will destroy them. We will end them. We will wipe them from this system. And then we will take what is theirs and make it ours. Makes us sound like pirates a little bit, doesn't it, really? I mean, in the name of the UAF. Yeah, now we don't sound like pirates. Perfect. Excellent. We have got some combat over here. Just a small vessel. It's gone. And we are getting contacts. Here we go. We are getting contacts. Let's go ahead and get rid of this assignment now. Let's get rid of this assignment. And let us look at what we're dealing with here. We are going to order a big strike right here on their command carrier. And then Andromeda, I just want you to mess with this Husky with your fighters, please. And Jotun, I want you to meet up with the other carriers here comfortably in the center for now. Follow my orders. Let us see how this goes. Missiles, fighters. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, they're spinning. Lost engines for a moment there. They have a lot of carriers in play. They have a lot of carriers in play. That is crazy to see. Let's get you guys a great shot of the fighting. Here we go. One of their first command carriers here is already taking a beating. It's already taking a huge beating off this fighting. And there it goes. It's gone. One of the Normandies is already down. Is this the Lightning Strike? It is. The Lightning Strike is taking some beating here. Don't be afraid to step back, Lightning Strike. Here comes the nuke. Here comes the semi-brev. Kaboom! Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's stunning. It's delicious. It's delectable. It's delectable. They're losing ships left, right, and center. Left, right, and center. Just chase them down. Go, go, go. Full assault. Absolutely. The Rafflesia is flying slowly, wanting to get involved, but probably... Ooh, maybe? Maybe she can get to the missile cruiser? Maybe she can get to the missile cruiser? It might be dead by the time she gets to it. That is the issue. It may actually just be dead by the time she gets there. Go on. Go on, Rafflesia. You got this. No, it's dead. Sorry, sweetheart. Let's see. Can we get you guys a better angle? Maybe from over here? Yeah, there you go. Raffles, you're going to go for this command carrier right here. You got this, Raffles, yeah. We believe in you. Come on. Everyone in the comments is cheering you on. There we go. Lovely. Beautiful work, darling. Beautiful work. An excellent battle. An excellent, excellent battle. They do have a couple of ships all the way up here, but they're going to retreat and be gone. Be gone, fool. There we go. A very successful battle. No losses on our part. Only 20 crew lost as well. Only 20 crew lost. That is mighty impressive. We are going to go ahead and pursue them this time. We're just going to send our second in command in, and we'll send the Andromeda and the Astari in to do that and clean them up, and we'll grab everything. We'll pick through the wreckage. We will take it all. Yes, we will. And honestly, we actually will double dip. Let's go ahead and double dip there. And just make sure that we're nice and topped off. Supplies, fuel, and the like. And, oh, we are immediately engaged. Immediately engaged. Honestly, all of our CR is still up nice and high. No problem. Hull integrity is, I think it's 100% across the board. It is 100% across the board. Yeah, so, I mean, sure, let's go. Let's go. You're in for a show tonight, folks. Or today, this morning, whenever you're watching. You're in for a show. Andromeda, go ahead and take Alpha. Astari, go ahead and take Gamma. Excellent work. Thank you both. And onwards. Onwards we go. Pretty much going to be exactly the same tactics. Once again, take these 2 points. See where their main attack is going to be. Get strategic first alpha strikes on their larger targets, and then clean up the disarray. It appears to be a very, very successful way of running these battles at the moment for us. We seem to have very low losses and very high effectiveness when doing so. That is way too many fighters to commit over their AI. I don't know why you're committing so many fighters off to the left there. Please recall. Luckily for you, it looks like their fleet decided to come down on the left anyway. Very luckily for you. Astari, go ahead and deal with this Husky. Everyone else in the center here, go ahead and eliminate the Zelenograd. And Andromeda, you just keep doing you, sweetheart. You just keep doing you. Let's go. I want to see that Zelenograd just disappear. That is what I want to see. I want to see the Zelenograd just be shot by so many fighters and so many weapons at once that it just is gone. There's a decent sized fleet coming in from the enemy actually there. There's a very decent sized fleet. Unfortunately, we don't have any ships that are quite close enough to give us nice camera angles, but it looks like the Jotun is going to give us the best camera shot right now. And the Zelenograd is already taking fire, but nothing is flaming out, but otherwise nothing of too much import. The Rafflesia has decided to return home, which is interesting. I don't know why she's not going for the Zelenograd. She should be going for the Zelenograd, but that's okay. The Menescar's coming in, dropping torpedoes, but the Zelenograd does get its shield up just in time, so the torpedoes don't really have any major effect. The Menescar's taking a lot of damage as well. But here comes a big alpha strike on the Zelenograd, and there it goes. There it goes. That's what we wanted to see. A huge alpha strike fly in, and the Zelenograd is gone. Here comes a nuke, and it's not going to hit anything. See you later, Semi-Brief. You could have been beautiful, but you unfortunately were nothing. But that is the way it goes. With the Zelenograd dead, we are basically guaranteed the win. Let's go ahead and issue some orders here, though, to make sure that we're being combat efficient. We're going to grab all three of you guys, focus on that Normandy class. Beautiful. And then we're going to grab all you guys. And where is the Andromeda? Oh, there it is. Okay. We're going to grab all you guys. And actually, in fact, no, we're going to grab you two. Go for that Tonnerre. And you go for that Tonnerre. And magnificent. Stunning. I must admit, having played things that aren't the UAF, there is something about UAF space combat that is just so gorgeously beautiful to watch. So gorgeously beautiful to watch. The Rafflesia taking out the Tonnerre. Excellent work, Raffles. Fantastic work. There's another Tonnerre that needs to be eliminated. How are you guys doing with the combat carrier over here? Interesting that the Athena decided to head back over to the left-hand side after I told her to attack this Normandy, but... well, the AI do AI things sometimes. That Tonnerre is going to go down very shortly. There it goes. And that is the combat basically finished. They do have ships that are all retreating up here, but they're small. They're unimportant. The Normandy has been taken out over here as well. So yes, that is a absolute complete victory. We are soon ready to go and fight the station and complete our conquest mission. It has been... like, the Dassault-Mikoyan have really put up a... they've put up a front. They have put up a front. They really, you know, they haven't just sort of rolled over. So we're going to send our 3 Exoria M's in to clean up. Pick through the wreckage. Take all. Wonderful. We will go ahead and double dip. Because supplies, fuel, things to sell. Excellent. And now we will sit back for a moment. We'll repair. We'll let our CR get up a little bit. We will let our CR get up a little. We can't wait too long because they will just send another fleet. They will just send another fleet. Here it comes. So, how is our fleet looking right now in terms of combat readiness? They could be better. They could be better, but they will just keep sending more fleets. Although I think they might run out of fleets eventually, so it might be worth us just fighting this fleet. It might be worth, because this is going to be very easy for us to clear out. We will pursue them. We will take command. We will bring the 2 Minorias in on this one. And we will honestly run the 2 Shinorias, not the Andromeda, because the Andromeda's combat readiness is 46. 62. 67. We will deploy both of the Minorias left. Yeah. And we'll see how they act here. The Nexerelin. Whoa, the Nexerelin went full blast in to this fight. She is bloodthirsty. The Minorias, I want you to hunt down the Normandy. Oh, that is a terrible, terrible nuke. What in the seven hells was that nuke? Aurora Redemptio, please. And the Minorias are getting involved up here. The Minorias are getting involved, which is exactly what we wanted to see. They're harassing the Normandy, getting its engines, which is what I really was hoping they would do, is disable its engines, which gives the rest of our fleet chance to catch up and grab it. So this is perfect. This is literally, couldn't be any more perfect. Don't particularly mind if this ship gets away, but the Normandy, I really want to make sure that we take down Normandy. Whatever this ship is, it's tanky for what it is. And we can, yeah, everything on the Normandy. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Take them down. Big damage. And dead. Exquisite. 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 We will pick through the wreckage. We will take all. They really just are going to keep sending fleets, aren't they? They really just are going to keep sending fleets. We're going to sit here for a moment. We'll burn through some supplies. We will get our combat readiness up. At the moment, these fleets are not a threat to us whatsoever. Unless we see a larger fleet coming to reinforce, we're fine to sit back. We are fine to sit back until we see a larger fleet. There is a fleet coming in over here. It's not really larger, but at 74% average. I don't know. It looks like it's going for us. Oh, we have been tagged in with the station. All right, this is it. This is our fight. This is our fight. The station has been tagged in. Let us do this. Continue. All. Oh, and we actually can put everything in as well. Excellent. Let's do this. Forwards, everyone. Forwards, everyone. I love it when we get to field everything. The amount of fighters that fill the sky is just absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. We'll take the Astari's point of view, as she is always an aggressor and gives us great camera shots for our fights. Now, we almost always lose a lot of fighters on this initial assault on these battle stations, as per last episode, and again on this episode. There is just a lot of weaponry that is very good at taking down our fighters straight at the get-go. But that's okay, as the second wave normally gets in and does its work. I would love to see a semi-brief right now. While we're kind of fighter light, I would love to see a semi-brief. In fact, I might honestly go ahead and fire it myself. Like that. The Raffles here. Oh no, Raffles! Woo! Raffles! Raffles lived! That was such a perfectly fired semi-brief. I just want to point out that that semi-brief was so perfectly timed. So the Raffles came in and bombed and dropped its shield. So the semi-brief comes in and just destroys everything. My goodness. That was such a perfectly coordinated strike. Such a perfectly coordinated strike. There goes the battle station. Just like that. A Raffles followed up by a semi-brief and battle station goes poof. That was mwah, chef's kiss. Mwah, chef's kiss. Oh. Oh. You can't ask for more. You cannot ask for more. You just can't. Exquisite. Exquisite. Why is the battle not ended? There it is. Right? There, yeah. Excellent. Absolutely exquisite. Let them go. We'll pick through the wreckage. We'll take everything. We will engage the station. We'll continue. We will. It has no defenders. It does have defenders. We cannot defend. We cannot engage the defenders. Interesting. Oh, defending ships are present, but not in sufficient strength to want to give battle or prevent any hostile action you may want to take. Ah, perfect. Excellent. Okay. Let's orbitally bombard. Let's tactical bombard. We will, 720 fuel. That's fine. We will launch the bombardment. Boom. We have disrupted their military operations, the military base, the heavy batteries, and the 6th Bureau HQ. Magnificent. Now, we will launch a raid. Oh, they do not have a huge amount of strength at all. So we won't launch a raid. We will invade. No, we will not. Oh my goodness. We need to go and pick up. We need to go and pick up. Oh, we leveled up. We're going to grab the sensor skill. It's a fantastic skill. Really, really is. Definitely something I want. And then that is also going to allow us to take the next tier of technology up here, which can be absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Things like flux regulation, e-warfare. We have to go and get soldiers. How are we going to go and get soldiers? There isn't... So, what have we got? Map. Sector. Where are we? First off, let's just check our diplomacy real quick. In terms of factions. The Ludic Path are our known enemies. The Ludic Church? They're inhospitable towards us. Okay. So we're looking for Diable, Persian, Independent. Diable, Persian, Independent. Okay. Diable, Persian, Independent. We are here. There is a Persian. The size 4. Persian size 4 military. Let's head there. Okay. I am back in the Kostroma system at Lariol with a whole load of Marines. 969, 570 heavy armaments. I spent a lot of money, like 400,000 credits on all of this, and it is time for us to go and invade planet. However, before we do, there is a special task group who wish to mess with our plans, so we need to deal with them. This is going to be high difficulty. They have 2 Zelenograds, which is very dangerous. Zelenograds are very, very, very dangerous, but they don't have any carriers. And so I feel like because they don't have any carriers, our fighters, our bombers should be able to get in and do the sort of like big strike damage that we want. One of these Zelenograds has 3 built-in hull mods. It is the SBS Sordade. And so ideally that's, we just want to kind of like put our Alpha Strike power on the Sordade there. Fingers crossed on that one, but we will see indeed. We're going to continue in. we are going to deploy all. Magnificent. You will notice that this deployment points now goes up to 400, by the way. I have actually increased the maximum battle size to 1,000 points now, as you can see in the tooltip there. And I've also given the game a whole lot more RAM, so it now has 16 gigs of RAM to play with. I do have 32 on my system, so I will look at adding more if it's still struggling. But yes, let's go. We will immediately take our Avenger to go Com Relay Alpha, our Mirai to go to Com Relay Gamma, and then we are going to also grab the Reichshammer, the Athena, and the Jotun, and the Andromeda, and we are going to tell them to... Oh, wait a minute. No, this is the weird shit. Oh, so we should pick a side, actually. Instead, we'll send the Avenger to go there, and we'll get rid of that assignment. We'll take the Sensor Jammer and the Nav Boy. And then we will, instead of... Yeah, we will grab everyone else, and we will place them there. And we will see what happens. The Andromeda just wasn't moving for a moment then. That was a bit weird. But that is fine. We will push up. We will take these control points, these objectives, and then we will face down against our enemy here. They do have the larger fleet in terms of deployment points. So there's definitely going to be a little bit of difficulty coming into play. We're going to leave our Minorias to control these control points so that the enemy don't send their frigates around or their destroyers to cause us issues. Now a Shrike has appeared and now disappeared. There are the Zelinagrads coming into play now. Oh my goodness. There goes a Shalaika class ship. I don't think this actually is a Shrike, is it? It looks like a Shrike. Oh no, it is a Shrike. It is a Shrike. Cool. That Shrike is getting hounded, which is magnificent. Oh, we got a lot of big strikes coming in here on this Zelinagrad. Its shields are overwhelmed, putting a lot of armor damage down on it. It's absolutely magnificent. That's what we want to see. We want to make sure that we're watching these Zelinagrads, and we want to make sure that they're not getting too close to our ships, because they have these huge shotgun weapons that do a huge amount of damage. And really, the Rafflesia right now should really have... Oh, there's a Rafflesia. Oh, Rafflesia. Oh, no, Rafflesia. Oh, Rafflesia. The semi-breathe. Oh, it's going to miss. It's going to miss everything. Unlucky. Unfortunate. The Rafflesia... Did the Rafflesia just die? Yeah, the Rafflesia just died. That is unfortunate, but the Rafflesia heavy bomber is indeed dead. One of the Tonnerres has been taken down. And you might be wondering why I haven't given any orders so far. The reason why I haven't given any orders so far is that I am mostly just trying to maintain the picket line. It's kind of important that we just maintain the picket line at this point in time. If I give any sort of major orders, then there's a good chance that we're going to move away from the picket line. And in my experiences, moving away from the picket line can often cause us to have rather large, rather explosive negative outcomes, as one of our ships maybe goes a step too aggressive and gets destroyed, or the other way around. There goes one of the Zelinagrads. That is absolutely stunning. That was the SPS Dangerous Days, so this is the one that has the double built-in hull mods, the triple built-in hull mods, should I say, and it's sort of like the real big threat. In terms of what we're now going to do, is we're now going to tell everybody to just absolutely destroy the Zelinagrad, because as soon as the two Zelinagrads are out of this fight, we've guaranteed won the battle. It's the Zelinagrads that are going to catch us with our pants down, kind of, and slaughter our ships before they can actually do anything. So if we can eliminate this second Zelinagrad, we essentially guarantee ourselves this victory. And that is kind of what we want. A guaranteed victory is... Well, it's... Oh! That was a pretty good semi-brev. Nice shot! Took down a frigate and also completely messed up one of their destroyers. Completely messed up one of their destroyers. Actually, no, that's a cruiser, isn't it? Sorry. As you will also notice, we're now slightly more zoomed out. People told me about the settings.json, and I went in and added a little bit of zoom. There goes that Leningrad. There we go. Boom. Victory is ours. Victory is ours. But yeah, people were telling me about the settings.json in order to get a little bit more zoom for the battlefield, and I figured when doing a carrier-only playthrough like this, the best thing to do is to do exactly that and get a little bit more zoom. And I think that this slightly more zoomed out version, which is a 2.5 times zoom instead of 3 times zoom, instead of 2 times zoom, which is normally the max, we've got 2.5, just gives us that little bit of extra view in order to help us do what we want. And it gives us a better overview of the battlefield, considering that we're playing this more like an RTS game and less like an actual like piloting game. It's beautiful seeing all of these ships go kaboom. So that's why we're so zoomed out. We can zoom right in as well on the Nexerelin that has taken some hits, haven't you, sweetheart? Ooh, the Aurora Redemptio did take some hits there. But that's fine. Excellent work. Excellent work. We are going to pursue. We're going to order our second in command to handle it, and we will send the Jotun, the Astari, and the Athena. And there you go. We'll let the transport and the scout courier get away. 20,000 credits. Not massively fussed about that. Extended range of beam weapons. Not fussed about that. But we will take everything anyway, and we will of course double dip. Yes, we will. We will take all of that. Continue. And then we will go ahead and land here. And we will consider our military options. We will invade lariol. It is time. It is time. We have 2 from Marines, 2,662 from heavy units. We're going to go ahead and proceed with invasion there. We still have 372 heavy units and 90 Marines on the ship. So what I didn't realize is I thought the heavy machines were like different to the Marines. What it turns out is that like you need Marines to pilot the heavy machinery. So like you can't use machinery without the Marines. And the reason why it said our Marine strength is only 2 is because all the Marines that we are sending down are going to be piloting the heavy armaments. That's how it works. So anyway, we are going to start off by using an ability. We're going to use fire support, and we're just going to absolutely pepper. 60 damage across 3 units. Lovely. The spaceport there. The spaceport is now down to 198, which is absolutely stunning. And what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to go ahead and split a company here so that you are down to 94. Excellent. Your job is just to hold mining. Your job is just to hold mining for now so they don't send their guys to reinforce elsewhere. And then I'll do the rest of the deployments and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so we have got winning battles on almost every single front except for the aquaculture here. But that's fine. On the next turn, we should be able to move some more units across to aquaculture and back them up and take it, no problem. For the moment, we've got a solid 400 versus 300 here at the 6th Bureau, 300 versus 200 roughly over at the spaceport. We have 400 versus 250 over here at the military base. We have 400 versus 305 over here at the heavy batteries. So we should have this. I'll bring you guys back in the next turn. Okay. We're a turn in. We're a turn in. Spaceport is absolutely dominating, being absolutely dominated now. So we've got engage at spaceport over here. We're going to move this company across to the aquaculture like so, which is going to help out, but it's still not going to be enough. It is still not going to be enough. We're going to take someone 227. I almost want to take Spaceport 69. We will take... We're going to go ahead and make a split there. And we're going to take Kilo Company. And we're going to move them to aquaculture as well. And how are things looking now? We have taken the spaceport. 78 troops left there. We will hold them there, no problem. The mining has almost been taken. Military base has almost been taken. Heavy batteries. Yeah, honestly, we just wait a turn out here. In fact, you know what? Do we have the ability to fire support? We do. Yeah, we're going to fire support, and we're going to fire support the aquaculture. And that should be enough to possibly secure the win on this next turn. Possibly. And it has. Low RAM? Really? I gave you more RAM. Alright, I'll have to check into giving it more RAM then. But there we go. We have taken Lariol Parapoli. A fantastic run. And we were rewarded. Wait, weren't we supposed to be rewarded a whole lot more for that? 609. They offered us over $1 million. They offered us over $1 million in reward. They are sending a counter invasion. I'm a bit shook because they were offering us over $1 million for this. So why did we only get 700,000 credits? Is it because we like bombed it and stuff? And like the credit reward is equal to the shutdown value of the structures and industries, plus its 6-month income, plus a bonus based on size and stability. Is it because we like reduced its stability with bombing and stuff and did some things that the reward got reduced? Is that what happened? Well, out of curiosity, I'm just curious how much governorship might possibly be here. 700,000. 700,000. And this is right up in the middle of the core. If we wanted to govern this, we would be fighting constantly. Fighting constantly. I don't think it's probably worth. I don't think it's worth. Honestly. We will go ahead and sell off all that we have collected here. No problem. I really just don't think... I don't think it's worth picking up for 760,000 credits. It would be such a nightmare to defend with it being all the way up here. And, you know, Auroran space being down here. I am going to stick around for the counter invasion, though, I think. I am going to stick around for the counter invasion, I think. I think that's the smart thing to do. So I'll bring you guys back. While I was waiting for the invasion fleet and got attacked by a transport and a scout courier, which I believe is the remainder of that fleet that we let go earlier. So we're just going to pursue them. And we'll just send the... we'll send the minorities after them. I don't know why they decided to jump on. Oh, that's the invasion fleet. That is a Jeanne d'Arc battle carrier, 3 cruiser carriers, a missile cruiser, 2 frigate carriers, 2 destroyer carriers, 2 missile destroyers, whole load of transport ships. I believe they lack Zelinagrads, and I think them lacking Zelinagrads is why we would probably win. We can't count on any help from the station. It's not been repaired yet, unfortunately. If we check on it, the station is disrupted for 1 day. Oh, wait, really? One day. How gutting. How gutting. Okay, so yeah, Jeanne d'Arc, 3 Normandies, the guard cruiser, armed transports, combat clipper, escort carrier, gun destroyers, escort carrier, freighter, frigates. I think we've got this. Let's go. Let's get the Avenger up on Alpha. Let's get the Mirai up on Gamma. And then we're going to grab these 4 vessels and we're going to plant them over here. We're going to grab these 4 vessels and we're going to plant them over here. This is a new tactic that I want to try. And this might be a terrible tactic. I will point out right now, this could quite be an absolutely abysmal tactic. We will see. Fingers crossed it's not so abysmal that it causes us to lose everything. Currently we're seeing nothing. Nothing from their frigates. Nothing from anything. We've grabbed the sensor jammer. We've grabbed the comm relay. Here we go. We've got a couple of frigates appearing in now. The fighters are going to head off and should eliminate that frigate in no time at all. Second wave of fighters coming in. Beautiful. There goes one. They quickly do a 90-degree turn, take out the next. Straight onto the third. Or are they retreating? Oh, they are... Oh, here comes... Yeah, lots of damage, big damage. No. Oh, yes. Yes. Stunning. Okay, that's 4 ships down straight off the bat. 4 ships down straight off the bat. It looks like they are sending everything they've got. So we're going to go ahead and cancel this assignment. Can we cancel this assignment? We're going to take these guys and we're going to send them over here. Like so. Cancel that assignment. Cancel that assignment. There we go. And it looks like we've got some fighter action up here. I have a little frigate. They're all ignoring the frigate right now. Damn straight. Let's have a look at the Astari. How are we doing, Astari? At the moment, it looks like they're just struggling to deal with all of our fighters right now. They are sending out fighters of their own. The fighters of their own are just... Oh, no, they have made it. They have made it. Oh, but the PD... The PD said no thank you. A Normandy has gone down. A Tunguska has gone down. This is excellent work. Let's make sure that we're not spreading ourselves out too much here, guys. To make sure we're not spreading ourselves out too much here. While the other half of our fleet is coming to support. Avenger, please. Back this way. You're going to stress me out otherwise. You're going to stress me out otherwise. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this assignment right here. We're going to check in. Torpedo strikes coming in. Big flux, but nothing else. Big flux, but nothing else. We should be seeing a nuke coming out of the Nexerelin any moment. Any moment. So far, we're doing very solidly. We've secured a lot of kills. We have not taken any losses whatsoever, apart from some fighters. But fighter numbers are up across the fleet right now. So, honestly, it's all good. That's some huge damage on the Jeanne d'Arc. Huge damage on the Jeanne d'Arc. It's flaming out. It's gone! Oh! I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that semi-brief come in. But the semi-brief came in and just eliminated their battleship, turned it into rubble. And that is exactly what we want to see. It's stunning. Oh, I hope you guys are still getting just as excited over these battles as I am. They're so beautiful to watch. They are so beautiful to watch. We'll go second in command. Take the Exorias, the Jotun, and the Astari. Pick off everything. Beautiful. We will pick through the wreckage. Anything exciting? No, not really. We will just take it all anyway. We will, of course, double dip because... Of course we're going to double dip. Wait, the Jeanne d'Arc is recoverable. Oh my goodness. This makes me wish I was ThreatX playing the pirate campaign right now. Because I would take that in a heartbeat. I actually think he does have one on his pirate fleet. But unfortunately, it's not a UAF carrier. It's not a UAF carrier, so I will just salvage it. I will just salvage it, and we will get some juice. But by no means is it the juice that we would have liked. However, we did defeat that. We did defeat that force. The station is now up and running. The battle station is up and running. We have protected Lariol. Its stability is struggling. For some reason, they have it as a free port right now. I don't know why. You should definitely get rid of the free port status while you're trying to restabilize. Kira 2. But, alas, I am not in control here. We did good work, though. We did good work. I'm proud of us. I am proud of us. The Auroran Federation is a terror plot. Well, there is a rebellion going on there, but they can deal with the rebellion. That's fine. Pirate base. First personal bounty. Oh, the personal bounty is where we're heading. Is literally where we're heading. Oh, we might make a little bit of money for the trip. We've got 4,000 fuel. We've got 1,400 supplies. I think we can just up and head out to where we had originally planned on going, which was, of course, to our hopefully new Class 5 Terran world. Well, we got a grand total of not even a single light year away when we got tracked down as I was trying to, you know, I was slowing down to go through the hyperspace storm. And as I was slowing down, this fleet just zoomed by, smacked into us, and wants a piece of us. Frankly, they don't have any battleships. They have 5 cruisers. And I think, frankly, we're about to wipe the floor with them. Although apparently they don't, the game doesn't think so. The game doesn't think so. That's fine, we'll deploy all. We will send the Avenger out to Alpha. Send the Mirai up to Gamma. Everyone else, we will leave unordered so far. We will zoom right out. I love being able to zoom this far out now and just see everything like launching and all of our fighters and ships. It's so gorgeous. I love this game, man. I love this game. And Woe Man. And Nor Man, Nor Woe Man. Okay. Some frigates. Is that a cheeky little wolf? That looks like a cheeky little wolf. It's going to be a dead wolf in a moment. Oh, it's a Decker. Oh, it looks like a wolf. It isn't a wolf. Our fighters are getting stuck in from a very great distance. I don't know what's going on with their... What is going on with these guys? Oh, okay. They had like a glow going on. Okay, here we go. I am taking control. And I'm firing a semi-brave. Oh, kaboom! I just had to. I saw it. I was like, I glanced at the Nexerelin. I saw what was right in front of it, and I thought I can hit reverse thrusters and slam a nuke into that. Oh, absolutely stunning. The Rafflesia takes out a target as well. Great work. Oh. I had to manually fire that nuke, and I'm so glad I did. It took out like 6 ships. It took out like 6 ships. Absolutely glorious. Absolutely glorious. There goes another Kreshov. And it looks like we have absolutely dominated this Magellan fleet. And the Magellans can go ahead and regret sending a strike force to fight us. The Magellans can go ahead and regret sending a strike force to fight us. Let's see. More fighters being launched. More damage being done. He's flaming out. The Raffles, you want some. I don't know if the Raffles is going to get there in time, though. I don't know if the Raffles is going to get there in time. Oh, she is. Kaboom. Stunning. Stunning. Just slipped in there to you know, to get the last hit. Slipped in for the last hit. They have frigates still going for the objectives. Bless their hearts. Bless their hearts. Aww. You're adorable if you think that you have any chance. They're all retreating. The tally that went for the comm relay has been destroyed. Let's chase them down. Chase them down. Finish them off. Teach them what it is to be scared of the United Auroran Federation carriers. And that should go boom. There it goes. This should go boom. There it goes. You're retreating, I think. Yeah. That is a well-fought victory. We lost 50 crew. That's fine. We will pursue. Second in command can take out the 2 Minorias and the Andromeda and the Astari. Pick up the rest of everything. Continue. Pick through the wreckage. Grab everything. Confirm. And all got hit by the storm a bunch because of that as well, which is unfortunate. Can we skirt around the side here? Anyway, I'll bring you back when we get there. And we are here at the Alpha Maculata system. We will be calling home very soon. We are going to be landing on this planet. We are going to be setting up a colony. And we will be very far away from the rest of the Aurorans. That is okay. That is okay. Establish colony. The name of this colony will be for you to decide. Commenters, viewers, YouTube friendos. For now, though, temporarily, she will be known as Temporaria. And I look forward to seeing your suggestions for planets for us to use. We at this point have to create our own faction. We shall be, of course, everybody knows, the Wide Yield Fighter Union. And I don't think we can fit that in. No. We cannot. So we will be the WYFU. The ISS Intrepid, well, no, because it's waifus. The waifus Intrepid, a waifu courier ship, reports that after heavy fighting, waifu, no, it's the waifu, technically the Wide Yield Fighter Union is now in control of the Corvus star system. Yep. Excellent. And now in terms of flag, I wish I had a waifu flag. I wish I had a waifu flag. I don't have a waifu flag. we don't have a waifu flag. This was a massive oversight on from my part. This is a massive oversight. We will, you know what? This looks kind of like an angel. Waifus are angels, right? We'll go with that. Waifu. Ah, yes. Excellent. 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 I think it's actually better for me to govern this for the time being. For the time being, I believe it's better for me to govern this. Other than the benefits, are there any other benefits to having someone else govern a system? Anyone tell me? Let me know in the comments if there is or not. We are going to go ahead and sort of sit back for a little moment, let this spaceport get built up first. So I'll be back in a moment. Well, I said I would be back in a moment, but it would appear that we are not going to be left alone here. As an unidentified fleet is already bearing down on our location. And look, it is, of course, a Dassault-Mikoyan hunter fleet. They, however, though, do not even have a battleship. So we will move into engage and we will say thank you for the experience and the supplies. And the content. Good launch. Avenger, Alpha, Mirai, Gamma. And I realize that that is dangerous, but we are going to kind of push kind of heavily on the picket line this time around. This time around, we are going to push kind of heavily on the picket line. Let's see. They are sending frigates forwards. Those frigates should be dealt with by our Minorias. Our Minorias should have no problem dealing with those frigates. Excellent. Look at those rockets and fighters doing a magnificent job. There goes the Husky. Straight away, boom. Another Husky down. See you later. There's a phase. Is that a phase strike? The hell? A phase strike? We don't like phase strikes. We don't like phase ships at all. We have pretty... Oh, nuke! Oh! That was gorgeous. That was such a lovely nuke. Wait, this was unharmed? How did the ship that got hit by the nuke just be completely unharmed by it? How does that work? Hello? How? Wait, what? Wait, is the Rafflesia really chasing after the phase destroyer? Oh, she got it though. She actually got it. She actually got it. Yo, Rafflesia. Yo, she actually got the phase destroyer. You just, that's crazy to me, because of course the phase destroyer would just phase as soon as the missile went out, right? But nope. This is yeah, this is, we are we are just kind of walking through them at this point in time. We are just kind of walking through them at this point in time. The Rafflesia's not even going home. She's going for another target. It's just like, you know what? I got another one. I want another one. But nothing's staying alive long enough for her to get to it. Oh. Oh. The Aurora Redemptio just fired a nuke that probably hit one of the enemy fighters or something and blew up. The Isonoria. Oh, it had to happen eventually, didn't it? It had to happen eventually. It was going to happen. Eventually. Oh, and that's why the comments talk about putting semi-briefs in AI hands and Monka S-ing it. And I hear you. I hear you on the Monka S. And I see you. Because the Isonoria just took a semi-brief up the butt. She will be recoverable, though. She will be recoverable. She took 2 D-mods. She took 2 D-mods. The waifu's custodian took 2 40 power grid and structural damage. Damn. We'll repair them in a couple of months of time, but that is... Lariol is now being invaded. It's going to be invaded by Magellan in 60 days. And the Aurorans are sending a relief fleet. It will arrive in 19 days. Oh, man. They are... Everybody is fighting over Lariol right now. Everybody is fighting over Lariol right now. It's incredible. It's incredible. Yes, lovely. Beautiful. Take it all. Excellent. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to this stable location. And we are going to build a comm relay. We don't have any transplutonics. We're going to need to grab some transplutonics. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, I'll bring you back when the spaceport's built. And there we go. Our spaceport has been constructed. Let's go manage the colony. Let's grab our spaceport. We're going to install the Fullerene spool, which increases colony accessibility by 30%. Boom. Immediately up to 67% accessibility now. That is huge. Absolutely massive. What an item the Fullerene spool is. What an item the Fullerene spool is. And I think we're going to upgrade to Megaport straight away. Because the spaceport gives us plus 50% accessibility, plus 2 population growth. The Megaport gives us plus 80% accessibility, plus 3 population growth. And frankly, accessibility and population growth is what we need more than anything starting out from the get-go. So we're going to immediately upgrade to a Megaport. And take 150 days. It's quite a long time. That's okay. We are going to... Well, Diable have their own station. Ooh. Fancy. We are going to go with a high-tech orbital station. I think. It's either high-tech or low-tech. Screw midline. And I think... Although, you know, like, Aurorans are actually kind of low-tech, and this is one of the big things about the lore of Aurorans, is that they are actually technologically, they're outsiders of the Persian sector, right, who have come here, and technologically, they're actually quite far behind, but the reason why that their technology is still kind of, it works and is successful is actually more just due to the fact that, it's, not, they're like the other people in the sector aren't used to defending against that kind of tech. And also, they're just very, very good at making very efficient weapons with the technology they have. So they're actually... So I think we're going to go low tech because that's kind of a bit more appropriate to the lore. Yeah. We're going to go with a low tech orbital station. In terms of industries, we're probably best starting with food. Get some farming down. So we've got the Megaport, orbital station, low tech, farming. And then I would like a patrol HQ as well. For the stability, the ground defense strength, and also because it then means that we'll have patrol fleets. Yes. Now, in terms of doctrine and blueprints, we do have some Auroran blueprints. Don't have many. But staying within the theme, the blueprints that we're going to use are the Minoria, the Exoria, the Woe, the Sino, the Juliet, and the Machi APA. I wish we could specifically limit it, but we cannot. We can't, like, deprioritize or stop them. from using those things. Now, carriers is 100% everything. Level 5 carriers. And then we want to kind of focus on officer quality and ship quality over the amount of ships. We want to prioritize focus on larger ships, and we want to keep our guys steady. Curious that they are still avoiding the prioritized Auroran tech here for the typical heavy patrol. It'd be nice if there was a way to say, hey, only use what I tick in terms of blueprints. But unfortunately, I don't think that is something that we can do. Anyway, in terms of weaponry, the Rhythm LRM pod is allowed. These are not. No, the Vocal is absolutely allowed. The Celamene MSM launcher is allowed. The Typhoon has a range of 1500. It is not allowed. The Rainers and the Raccoons, yes. The Exoscar 1500, nope. Unfortunately not. The Clemente MRM 1200 is not allowed. The Claris and the Cantanta are not allowed either. And the flare launcher is. So I cannot tell them to only use, unfortunately. So the only thing I can do in terms of this playthrough is tell them to prioritize. And we'll just have to kind of go with that. In terms of wings, we will focus on Exoscars and Arias and Hibiscuses for the time being. For the time being. I really wish there was a way to disable that. Anyway, confirm. I don't know why it's prioritizing the Condors and the Shepherds. I wish we could tell it to prioritize to like only use Auroran vessels, but I guess there's nothing we can do about it. No worries. Anyway, let us go ahead and. Oh, I have cargo in Lariol. Do I really? I have a load of cargo in Lariol, apparently. I didn't realize. Whoops. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed. We finally have a home. Temporaria. Please go do suggest names in the comments below, and I will pick the one that I like the most for this world. We are going to build a great, well, not a great empire, no. We're going to build up our faction, the waifu, even more so. We are going to grow bigger and stronger, and we're going to try and get access to the blueprints that we need, because of course the goal of this playthrough, if you have forgotten or if you didn't see, or you didn't hear earlier, the goal of this playthrough, which is in the description below as well, is to build a Novaeria ourselves, a super capital carrier, the Novaeria. The goal of this playthrough is to build it ourselves. Then we'll probably go and, like, you know, joyride it a bit, right? Of course. But that is the goal. So this is a big part of getting to our goal. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and don't forget to caress that notification bell. And check me out on Twitch in the description below. But otherwise, stay safe in the stars. Farewell.